before. Like this.
As a small group of protesters prayed, hundreds waited for tickets to the unveiling of an 8-foot-tall bronze statue of a goat-headed Satan.
My Lord and Savior Baphomet represented in such glorious Italian stone. I do hope his eyes gaze upon me, and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai! Notice me!
Protesters took the heavy rainfall as some sort of sign, and even brought their own statue of an angel.
Part of me wishes that angel
crushing the
statue would
devil.
come to life, and King Baphomet would rise, and 2 eternal juggernauts would do battle right here in the middle of the city. But for what is this battle raging, you ask? I don't know. What stands at the center? To that I say, my soul is at the center, offered up to the ageless ones, only to be torn in twain. It's like you can't have one without the other, you know? Like I'm equal parts God and the devil. A cloak of shame covers this man, and only supreme light will wash my body clean. But how could that light possibly reach me, with the thick clouds of indecency that surround my poor soul? So I carry my wrongdoings on my back, like some kind of tormented hiker, lost in the hills of misfortune, looking desperately for that peak to rescue him from the valley of depraved habitual self-pleasuring. But again, I find nothing except for sweaty, devastated loneliness and 1,000 judging eyes staring back at me from the cover of a stolen Victoria's Secret catalog. I didn't take your mail, Mrs. Pemberton. Stop asking me that. Leave me alone! I don't know. Satan's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I only play in hardcore mode when protecting the Black Soul Stone, so wouldn't really call it super fun as much as it is the most intense thing of all time. Yeah, it's just like going to other worlds, you know, like other dimensions where you aren't rejected all the time. I don't know, like other worlds where your dad still sees you as his own. Maybe I'm not Mark, who works at Arby's. Maybe I'm Onyx, the fortuitous, slayer of the bright realm. I don't know. Not being alone. I don't know. Not shaming myself in the basement, getting drunk off tiny wine. It's like I fear death, but also I long for it all day. You're never alone if you're in a line. I don't know.
Always a few random creepers. I mean, there are a few people who kind of, you know, lurk but don't say much, and then all of a sudden they're back there again, and then you see them again.
It's like a paradigm shift, you know? Maybe we're not in Los Angeles at all. Maybe we're in New Tristram, or maybe we're in Kalimdor. Maybe you're not a pretty girl talking to me and making me nervous with her witch doctor eyes and red raven's mane. Maybe you're a Pandaren princess, asking me to retire with her to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and if I could only get the guts to say yes, I'd experience what it's like to be inside of a union where for once trust is given and trust is returned, where nothing can be broken, where nothing can be taken without first being given, before the nightshade comes and takes us all back to the black and filthy muck and mire where death lives and beauty doesn't stand a chance. I don't know. Watch Dogs look pretty cool.
All right, that's it today for our GameSmash.com update. I'm Tessa here at the 2012 E3 conference. Have fun, guys, and remember to get your game on.
You know why.
I didn't take your mail, Mrs. Pemberton. Stop asking me that. Leave me alone!